Here we go. Weekly top 5. Let's get into it. This week is the top 5 4-bedroom homes near Pearland, Texas. If you're looking for a 4-bedroom new construction home near Pearland, most buyers would not even know about some or all of these 5 that we have here. And not knowing could cost them thousands or pick the wrong community to fit their lifestyle. Because the best 4-bedroom deal is not always the cheapest home. And it's definitely not always the one that looks best when you're searching online. Quick secret side note, about half of the new construction homes that are for sale aren't listed online at all. More information on that another time. So a quick note on these 5 homes is that these are baseline deals and incentives before I negotiate a better deal with the builder relationships I have. And of course, I also add my own incentives on top of that. So if you're thinking about visiting a builder, text me before you go, because if you walk in without me, you will lose out on some of the incentives that I can get you through those methods. And that's exactly why I make these videos, is to help you win big, to help you understand the process, avoid costly mistakes, and get a better deal. So let's start with number 5. This one is priced at $314,990. You're getting 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, a 2-car garage with a study, and 1,897 square feet. Now, the reason this one made the list is a combination of price, incentives, and timing. You get a 4.99 fixed interest rate, FHA. If that's the loan type you choose to go with, an FHA, we can get you 4.99% and $7,500 towards closing costs. That already makes it a deal worth paying attention to. Now, the included builder items here are more limited than some of the other homes on this list. Right now, you're mainly getting gutters and in-ground yard sprinklers, but this is where working with me matters, because I can almost certainly also get you a fridge, washer, dryer, and more based on the relationships I have. And again, that's before I add my own incentives. And that makes a big difference. The other reason this one stands out is it's in Creek Haven, and it's still a brand new community. So for the buyer who wants to get in early before the neighborhood is more built out, before all the amenities are finished, and before prices move higher, this is a really good deal. Amenities are coming soon, and they'll include a pool, playgrounds, clubhouse, and a fitness center, which are pretty nice amenities. So when you think about it, when you get in on the ground floor like this, you're getting in on prices that are going to go up, because once all these amenities get built and put in, the prices on homes always increase. So it's a good opportunity to get a home that you know is going to appreciate quite a bit here in the near future and build you some equity. So if you want a 4-bedroom home, strong financing help, and a chance to get into the lower community, then this is one to watch. So let's go to number 4 now. This home is priced at $344,990. It's 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2-car garage with a study at 1,878 square feet. This one stands out mainly because of the incentives plus location. It comes with a 4.99% fixed rate and 0 closing costs, and that's strong. And just like in Creek Haven, the included builder items are more basic here, mostly gutters and in-ground sprinklers. But again, this is where I can step in and help you improve with additional items like the refrigerator, washer, dryer, probably blinds and other things. You know, it changes a little bit week to week, but I can definitely get you a lot more than what it comes with. This would be considered a mid-tier master plan community. And what do I mean by that? It's not just basic amenities, and it's not one of the mega master plan communities, but it kind of fits right there in between, where it's got a pretty good amount of amenities. So in this one, you got a heated lazy river, a resort style pool with a beach walk-in, a fitness center, pickleball courts, tennis courts, a basketball court, and a volleyball court. And on top of that, lots of lakes and trails, and for outdoor walking, biking, and things of that nature. So it's a very nice community. So if you're looking for a 4-bedroom home in a community that feels like it gives you more actual day-to-day enjoyable amenities, this one deserves a lot of attention. And this is exactly what I mean when I say buyers need to understand the process, because the strongest deal is not always just about the base price. Sometimes it's the combination of financing, location, and lifestyle packaged together that makes the difference. Now, before I get into the top 3, let me say this. I did put these in an order for the video, but I did not think that there is one universal best for every buyer in this list, meaning this is not a list where number 1 is going to actually be the best for everybody. They're all good, and for different reasons. So your number one might be different than mine, depending on whether you care most about community, included features, monthly payment, or total value. And that's fair. So let's continue with number three. This home is priced at $349,990. It's a Chesmar home in Sienna. You're getting 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, a 2-car garage with a study at 1910 square feet. This one stands out because it gives you a really strong mix of price, incentives, included items, and community. You got a 4.99 fixed rate and 0 closing costs. And that's already a strong position. But then when you include items like the refrigerator, washer and dryer, garage door opener, blinds, fireplace, and more, that helps the deal even more. But the biggest story here is it's in Sienna itself. Because a lot of buyers are not just buying a house, they're buying the lifestyle around it. And Sienna is one of those communities that has a lot to offer. In fact, I would put it as my top 3 best master plan communities in the entire Houston area. Water park pools, a sports complex, golf, like a full 18-hole golf course in the center of it, pickleball, fitness centers, trails, lakes, on-site schools, shopping, dining, and a lot more. I mean, there's just, we'll make a separate video just on that because it's a video in and of itself. So for the buyer who wants a 4-bedroom home in a very established master plan community with a lot going on, this is a great option. Now, before I get to number 2, let me say this again because it matters. If you want to avoid costly mistakes and put yourself in a position to get a better deal, text me before you visit the builder, because the deals I'm showing you here are the builder's advertised deals before I negotiate and before I contribute additional incentives that are available to me. The number 2 is a Chesmar home in Meridiana. This home is priced at $345,990. You're getting 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, a 2-car garage, and 2,046 square feet. So right away, I like the fact that you're getting more space here, right? Because you're over 2,000 square feet now. And when you combine that with the incentive package, it becomes really great. This one offers 4.99 fixed rate and $7,500 towards closing costs. Then add the included features: fridge, washer, dryer, garage door opener, fireplace, blinds, and more. It's a really strong package. But here we go. Just like Sienna, a big part of the story here is the community, because Meridiana, again, ranks just like Sienna in one of the top 3 master plan communities in all of Houston. And it has one of the most impressive amenity packages. You got multiple pools, including a wave pool, lazy river, fitness centers, a food truck park, on-site cafe, amphitheater, pickleball, mini golf, fishing, kayaking, paddle boarding, miles of trails, and lots more. It really does have a feel like you're living at a resort. So if you want a 4-bedroom home with more space, some financing help, solid included features, one of the most loaded amenity packages around, this one is a serious contender. Now let's get to number 1. And again, this does not mean it is automatically the best fit for everybody. It means when I look at the total value for the price, this is the one that stands out the most to me this week. And this number 1 is a D.R. Horton home in Caldwell Crossing. This home is priced at $311,990. You're getting 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 2-car garage, 1,831 square feet. And the reason I put this one at number 1 is because it gives you a really strong overall package for the money. This one comes with a 3.99% fixed rate and 0 closing costs. That already makes it competitive, but then you look at everything included: all stainless appliances, refrigerator, washer, dryer, garage door opener, blinds, tankless water heater, covered back patio, gutters, irrigation system, smart home system, and more. That's a lot of features to be included for that price and that kind of interest rate. That's quite a bit. And when you compare that kind of included package to other homes around this price point, it matters a lot. And it's really high value. The community also gives you solid lifestyle with pools, water slides, splash pad, playgrounds, and walking trails. So while this may not be the biggest or flashiest community on the list, it checks a lot of important boxes for a buyer trying to get a strong 4-bedroom home without climbing too high in the price. That's why I made it number 1 for this week's video. Not because it wins every category, but because for a lot of buyers, this is the kind of deal that gives you a really strong mix of price, incentives, included features, and practical value. And that's exactly what I want buyers to focus on, not just which house looks best online, but which deal actually puts you in the best position, because I want buyers to understand the process, avoid costly mistakes, and get a better deal. So if you're thinking about buying a 4-bedroom new construction home near Pearland, text me before you visit the builder, because if you go in without me, you're going to lose incentives that are not offered directly to the buyers by the builder. And again, every deal I showed you here is a builder advertised deal before I negotiate and before I improve the deal using my own incentives. If you want help finding the right 4-bedroom home for your budget and area, text deals to 832-551-9151. And I want to hear from you. Which one would be your number one this week and why? See you on the next deals video.